morning everyone. This is Dr. Khushbu and the topic for today's discussion is some unrevealed or untouched facts about DHA exam. Okay, so to embark upon, you must be well aware about the fact that if you wish to practice as a medical professional in Dubai, there are two exams, correct? The first one is DHA and the second one is DHCC. So what is DHA? We will go in brief about this. And DHA is the Dubai Health Authority exam conducted by Dubai Health Authority, which will allow you to practice in the mainland of Dubai, whereas DHCC, that is Dubai Healthcare City examination, which is conducted by the Harvard University, and it will allow you to practice in DHCC free zone. Okay, I hope you are clear till then. But the important thing to note here is that if you have DHA license, you can surely practice in DHCC region. By that I mean healthcare city free region. You can practice even with DHA license, whereas vice versa is not possible. So it is always advisable to go for DHA examination if you are starting as fresh to move to UAE. Okay, because your DHA license can be easily converted to DHCC license. So if you don't have any personal reason to move and go for DHCC license, I would request that you consider appearing for DHA exam only. Okay, this was the first point. The second important fact is about the validity, because this is something that I gained the knowledge of after making a mistake. Okay, so firstly let me tell you the story of mine. I appeared for DHA exam for a specialist doctor on 16th of May 2022. Correct, but at that time I was in my home country and I was also working over there and doing jobs simultaneously, and it was in my mind that I'll move to UAE once I'll get the job through this other social media portals like LinkedIn, Naukri Gulf, etc. But however, a lot of time passed, and when I ultimately moved to UAE due to other reason, on 2nd Feb 2022, I thought that now I should go and apply to different hospitals in person in Dubai, as I'm already available here. So when I went there and they asked me to produce my eligibility letter, I searched on my Sharian portal to get it. But to my surprise, I was not able to download it because I hadn't it. And at that time I came to know that after even passing the exam for DHA, we need to do one more step, that is the credentials, and after that only you will be able to generate your eligibility letter. So now you might be wondering that what is the difference. So here comes the difference, that exam is only something that will give you the pass or fail status, and that will allow you to generate eligibility letter if you go for the credential step. And mind my words here, the validity of the exam that you passed is 5 whole years. So my exam was valid for 16th of May 2022 to 16th May 2027, but when in February 2023 I converted into registration, I did my credential after knowing the importance of the same. The validity period of my registration that I got was 2nd Feb 2022 to 2nd Feb 2024. So the validity of exam is of 5 years, whereas the validity of your eligibility letter is 1 year. So why I am telling you this is, you might appear for the exam anytime, and you might be doing your job search from your home country, but I would request or I would insist to convert it into registration by doing credential only when you are very dedicated or prepared to move to UAE and do the dedicated job search, because the time allowed here is only of 1 year. I hope this point is now well clear in your mind. Okay, and also simultaneously I would like to dictate one more point in comparison to DHA and DOH exam. We are cleared about the process of DHA now, that firstly we'll do self-assessment tool, and if we are eligible we'll go for the data flow and exam. And here for DHA we can do both of this, data flow and exam simultaneously, and afterwards we will be going for credential. This was for DHA. And so the different validities are coming in picture here, whereas this is not the case for DOH, because in the process of DOH you will do the self-assessment tool same on the DHA Shadian portal, because that assessment is valid for all 3 exams. And then you need to do the PSV of documents. After completing PSV of document, there comes the step of credential here first. So for DOH, it is not something that you can go for document verification and exam hand in hand. These are 2 different steps that come one after another, and in between also there is one more step of credential. For DOH specifically I am talking about. So what is credential for DOH? You need to submit your verified documents to the Department of Health, and they'll analyze every scenario, everything about you, and then they will ask you, or they'll tell you that now you are eligible to appear for the exam. And once you receive that mail from DOH after doing your credential, the windows for booking of exam will open. So here it is not possible that you do both the things hand in hand and afterwards you need to do credential. No. For DOH, firstly you will do data flow, then credential, and then and only you will appear for the exam. So for specialist doctor, once you pass the exam, the only time duration you have in your hand is of 3 months. There is no different variations like DHA here in DOH. So once you have cleared the exam, and now you have only 3 months in your hand to do job search, or maximum 6 months if you ask for the same in special scenarios to DOH. So this was about the overall process, description and discriminations between these 2 exams, which you should definitely know and keep in mind. And coming to the third last point of this video in regard to DHA is that people often prefer to go for DHA exam in comparison to DOH, because DOH itself is way more competitive and challenging exam as per my personal experiences of my colleagues and co-workers, and even Google reviews. So what is actually current scenario in UAE that I encounter is people prefer to go for DHA and come to Dubai for job search, and as Dubai is more congested and having more number of medical facilities, it is better, there are better chances that you get job in an immediate time period, in a shorter time period. So people start with Dubai, and then there is option of conversion of license after 6 months to any other Emirates license. So most of the time that is the case. People have come to UAE by giving DHA exam, and then they move to one emirate to different emirate after the specific period of time duration as per the needs and requirements. So this was all about discussion of untouched and unrevealed facts about DHA exam. I hope it is helpful too, and if yes, kindly like my video. Thank you so much for watching the same. Have a nice day.